Alright, so we are going to get started. As you can see, I've got my workspace pulled up, and we're going to be starting actually a new clip today. So I'm pretty excited for that. And I hope that you guys are too. Because I heard from a few people that actually the most fun was watching some of like the rough animation, and so, I mean, that's how we got paper face squishing. So, I mean, I'm all for that again. And I would definitely say that coloring was the most exciting. I will be the first to admit that, as far as just for me personally last time. So that wasn't great, but I mean, hey, I got to show it off, and that was good and great, and now I'm probably not going to do it again, though. Oh, sorry, your keyboard is busy. No, no problem, no problem. Yeah, I'm sorry it is a little bit late. I was. Oh, no problem. Yeah, go do stuff. That's fine. I will wait though because I actually wrote down your request from last time. That was like a hippo on a date with a cucumber, while a jealous palm tree looks through the window. So I do have that written down so that I can do that, but I'll wait until you're back to draw it out and stuff. So that'll be good. But no, the reason why I took a little bit longer to get started was because I cleaned off my desk so I can actually work properly. But then B, I was working on making sure everything is going to be good as far as like my mic, because it's been failing currently. So if I drop out, just let me know. I'm going to keep an eye on it too to make sure that it doesn't. But in case it does, just let me know and I'll fix it as soon as possible, because once again, my USB ports are not being the kindest things right now. So yeah, we are going to start working. As you can see, I actually we finished this colored clip last time. I colored this one a few days ago, and I finished this one, which you guys are gonna have to wait to see, because I really like this clip a lot. But you guys are gonna have to wait to see that one. And similarly with this one, I have the rough keys pretty much done. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and I might work a little bit on this one, because I really do like the clip. And just doing some key work. But however, I do kind of want to start this clip, because like I said, I think that it's the most fun to see the actual process from the very beginning. So here's what I got as a storyboard right here. Oh, that is not what I wanted. I totally thought I had the pen up. Yeah, this is what I got for the storyboard going on right now. So I got, thinking probably just like kind of a parking lot behind here, some trees, maybe not trees, I don't know. It's a rich place and stuff like that. So probably just a parking lot out here for the lower class or whatever that try to come in, or I don't know, whatever like that. And I got the gate opening. And actually, looking at this frame again, I think I'm going to change some things. So I like Chris in the center, so I'm going to keep him there. Wow, you fancy people. You guys are getting to see some storyboard work too. So I do like him standing there like that. However, I do kind of want to see the gates in full, I guess, to kind of show like that they're really big and stuff and really tall. So I actually might make him maybe even smaller. Just kind of thinking about how the layout is going to look. So, oh, you lagged? Okay, but you're back now? Okay, good. It might have been my end too, so I think we all did. Okay, well, let me know if there's anything I need to go over again. Like I said, it could have been my computer. It could have just blipped out for a second, which is very possible with my computer and my internet and stuff like that. But I will definitely do my best. So if I need to pause or slow down or whatever, like, just let me know. So, believe we're all back now? We back? Let's see. Just to make sure. Okay, yes. Awesome. All right. So, what I was just talking about, in case like it blipped out during it, I'm redoing this storyboard because I actually didn't like the layout that much, and so I want to have Chris here. I want to show that, but I also really want the gates to be here. So maybe they're only like let's see. What did I even have the gate to look like? Oh, it looks like that. That's kind of a weird gate design, but okay. Alright, past me. That's fine, I guess. Because I want the gate... I want to show the whole gate to show just the size of it. Which might make Chris very, very tiny, but we'll see about that. So then it's going to open down the center. So actually it's going to be a little bit more like that. And then here's the other fence part right there. Actually, this is a wall because that's where the talk box and stuff for the security guards are. So that's a wall. And then here's this. And Chris is probably going to move down just a tad bit like that. Thinking. So, but yeah, just to show the size of it, because honestly, I have a bad habit, especially when I'm doing layouts for the shot and stuff, to cut out things, which personally does not look very good, and I don't know why I do it. I do, but I'm learning more as I go on, so that's really good. And just thinking and paying attention, like when I'm watching cartoons and being like, hey, that looks good, that doesn't look so good. So, actually, Chris, is Chris that short? That's the real question here. Is Chris really that short? I think he's a little bit taller. We'll give him a few more inches-ish. Yeah, and I'm not worrying too much about like the proportions or anything being too much to scale. Or as far as like the actual drawing in HIV, I'm just getting like the actual size. So like from here to here. So actually, I think I want him shorter because he's a short person like me. I am a super short person, and I'm okay with that. Experience. Oh yes, exactly. I leveled up. I got more experience. Exactly. So, all right. Gonna click on that. So I do like that layout. And who knows, it might change a little bit, but I'm definitely a lot more satisfied with that layout than I was the other one, because the other one was not very good. So this clip is actually going to be kind of interesting. Not super short. Yeah, he is. Like I said, I might change it just a little bit when I actually draw him and stuff like that, but this is just a general idea of what I want the shot to look like. But no, the reason why I said this clip was going to be kind of interesting is that I've actually thought about this clip a lot. Like, I haven't done anything, but I've thought a lot about how I'm going to do it, because this is the scene where this gate here actually opens up. And so I've been trying to think of how, like, the best way to do it. And the best way to not make me want to pull my hair out. Like, what little of it is there is. Because I have really short hair now. But anyways, so I've been thinking a lot about it, and there is a fancy-dancy tool in here that is called perspective. And so what I'm thinking of doing is, here, this is just a really bad example, but if you look right here, like it says perspective and stuff like that, and from that I can, well, if I'm on the right layer, there we go. I can adjust it like that. That's what I'm thinking, and not necessarily to leave it like that. I've seen pictures you seem regular size. Yeah, I don't know. I might not have been standing next to people or whatever, because I'm pretty short. I'm like 5'2", I think. But when you grow up with a brother that is perpetually like a foot taller than you, but he's only like a year older than you, yeah, you never really feel tall. So I just always feel short. Oh, yeah, I meant you. Yeah, I guess so. But that's why I relate with Chris, because he's short too. Short person problems. Anyhow, so I'm thinking of using this tool to kind of, like, emulate, like, the doors opening. And I won't necessarily leave it like that, because I think it doesn't look that great. Just, I don't know. It looks kind of weird, I think. So I'll probably use it as a guide and then draw over it is what I'm thinking. So to add depth and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I actually might do that first. Maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? Gate or Chris? I mean, I told you about... Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Just short people. Just lots of short people. Alright. So I'm going to title this C for Chris. Make it pink, like his hair. And then this I'll make, I don't know, green, I guess. Green, and name it G for gate. So, and I also got the dialogue up in here. It's not too much dialogue or anything, but Morgan, oh, whatever. Yeah, it's got this weird thing where, like, you have to have the frames match the length of the sound. I guess saying it out loud, that makes sense, but, oh well, okay. There we go. Is that it? I don't remember this dialogue being that long. I guess it's only 4 seconds, but let's see. Okay, and then somewhere around here there'll be some creaking, I don't know, creaking gate sound or something like, grrr. I don't know, that's not what a gate sound like, but I'll figure it out. I'm actually super excited to find sound effects. I like doing sound effects, they're super fun. So, reference sketch, exactly, yeah. I usually draw the characters first and draw an environment around them. The focus is on the character in the end after all, so that way you can decide his size. Yeah, no, totally. Exactly. So I think I will do Chris first. And I always draw the backgrounds last anyways. The only reason I'm doing the gate in this early process is because it does have animation with it. So it's technically it's a character, technically. I'm gonna go to orange. I don't know, I like doing orange for sketches a lot nowadays. Alright, so I'm gonna make this a little bit lighter, and we're gonna look at Chris. Make this kind of silly looking sketch a little bit better. Alright, so there we go. And Chris really doesn't have, he has only one line of dialogue in this part of it. So, he doesn't have that much acting that he's going to do. But he does have a little bit. And he's super tiny. So, I actually like doing kind of tiny animation. More from the standpoint of that it really makes you think about, not necessarily like clothing folds or those super hyper details, but just the basic shape. And I don't know, I actually really like that. So I did a bunch of that. He is really short. Maybe I should make him a tiny bit taller. Let's see. Transform. Your keyboard is really weird. Yeah. I've actually, probably have said this in a previous stream. Yeah, that's probably a bit better. Okay, there we go. In a previous stream, but I actually use a wireless keyboard because I have a laptop and I just basically use it as a monitor so I don't have to reach across and stuff like that. And it's working pretty well, but my mom has definitely had super weird keyboards, like, and she uses them a ton for her work and stuff. So, like, she's missing a bunch of keys, or, like, they've fallen off, or, like, the letters have faded off and stuff, so, let's see. Creak. So, I'm thinking he probably leans in just a little bit when it's creaking and stuff like that, he, like, kind of leaning forward, like, or should he lean back? Because if he's leaned back, then he's probably a little bit surprised, like, oh, whoa there, okay, then, if he's leaned forward, if he's leaned forward, then he's looking in. So maybe lean back and then lean forward. That's what I'm thinking. It's lagging quite often. Dang it. Let me see. Let me see what I can do. Got it. Alright, I will be right back and I will see what I can do real fast. So, be right back.